So we will be touring this sketchbook, which I call the Oak Sketchbook, because I painted this on the cover. And this on the other side. This is acrylic, by the way. It's a sketchbook by Claire Fontaine. It's a croquebook in 180 grams. I like this because it's quite good for mixed media and stuff. You can paint on it, you can draw on it, you can do a lot of different things. So yeah, it's cool. And wait a second. I started this sketchbook in the beginning of 2024, and I ended this sketchbook in May of 2025. So it's been 1 year and a half in this sketchbook. I take a long time to finish sketchbook because I often use different sketchbook at the same time. So in this case, I used it for a period of time, then I sort of left it behind, and I came back to it to finish the pages where I still had space. Okay, let's go. So let's start. To start, there is this. So I went to the Étienne Dinet exhibition. It's the Institut du Monde Arabe in Paris, and we sort of had an activity with work colleagues where we had to make drawing from the exhibition. So we used the paintings as models to do some little studies. Most of the drawings here are studies from characters from Étienne Dinet, which is an Orientalist painting in beginning of 20th century. So yeah, I don't know. These are cool. We didn't have much time, so these are mostly like little watercolor sketches. And yeah, I don't know. I like them. And then this is my character Leonie. I'm working at the moment trying to define a few characters that are for a story I'm working on, and she is one of the main characters of the story. So I don't know, I did a few sketches of her which I was pretty happy with, and I wanted to have a little painting to kind of figure out the colors and make a few tests. And this is acrylic gouache. And then this page is more like a little practice for little concepts. So I was drawing dragons, but I was trying to sort of think of different creatures while doing these dragons. Like, this is more of the anatomy of a canine. This is more like inspired from a giraffe. This is inspired from a deer. More of a tortoise, a vulture, a cat. And then I tried to do another one, and I don't know, I didn't have inspiration for this anymore. I don't know, but I don't know, I kind of like drawing this kind of creatures from time to time. It's not really my specialty, so yeah, I don't know. Then we have thumbnails. You know, my sketchbook are kind of all over the place. There are pages with straight up paintings, and then we have literally jumbles of mess, because I use them for literally like anything. Like if I want to paint just for fun, I use it for that. And if I want to like do thumbnails and little sketches, like really messy one, I also use it for that. So these are just like little thumbnails for compositions, for different paintings, ideas and stuff. And I actually did some of those. I did this one, and I did yeah, I think it's this one, and this one I didn't do, but I found those really cool, and I might come back to them. So this is from the Scribble Brigade. If you don't know the Scribble Brigade, it's a little challenge organized by a YouTuber and artist Sophie McPike. So these are little challenges of quick drawing. There are different challenges every time, every month there is a different theme. And that month the theme was figure drawing. So I was able to participate, and I did that on a lovely pre-blobinated page, which is something she does, where she does a lot of little watercolor stains, and it just gives a fun and whimsical vibes to the page, I think. And also, I don't know, it makes the page a little bit more lively, I think. Okay, these were really fast drawings, and I did all of this in brush pen because it's like, I find it's just the most convenient tool to draw fast if you want to draw fast. So yeah. Some figuring out for gouache palettes for little projects. I like to test out palettes by trying to mix different grays with it. I find, generally speaking, if you're not able to mix different greens with your palette, it's probably not a good one. Because the main difficulty when you're painting, either realistically or semi-realistically, is like getting realistic tones, and most generally very bright color are quite rare in nature, so it's probably a good thing if you are able to mix different neutrals. So yeah, I was trying different mixes with this palette, and yeah. Also, this is a sketch for an illustration that I ended up trying to do and then I failed because my drawing gun that I used for this was like tearing the page apart. So I don't know what went wrong with this. I had used this drawing gun on this paper before and had no problem. And yeah, so I was kind of sad about it, but I need to revisit that one, I think, because I really like this expression. I think it's really cool. And then this is some research. I did this as research for a project. It was for a collaboration, actually, that we did with a few artist friends on the internet. We did a collab trying to create an illustration around the same animal, and we chose the clouded leopard. So I did a lot of anatomy research, little sketches from photos to kind of figure out how to draw the animal. And then I tried to get some poses. I think, if I'm not mistaken, like these are probably all from photos. And then I tried to develop, I think this one, maybe this one, are actually from imagination, because I then tried to imagine different poses that would work for the illustration. And generally speaking, I don't like to per se copy a photo exactly. I like to figure out how the animal or person walks, and then I try to invent a pose based on my knowledge. So yeah, that's what I did. and I did some gouache studies as well, because I was trying to figure out how to mix from the selected colors that you had selected, because we had also a limited palette. How to mix the colors for the animal with the limited palette that I had. And then these are more studies for the clouded leopard, because at some point I had the idea to do like a really psychedelic kind of painting, and I didn't go with that in the end. I went with more of I would say semi-realistic composition, but also semi like fantastical. I put it on screen. You'll know what I mean. And then yeah, these are some Alcomarkers drawings. I did those as redraws of old character drawings that I had. I had this drawing from high school of this elf guy, and I don't know, I kind of want to do a redraw challenge, and I had this old drawing of fantasy characters from high school, and I had this elf guy. It was really cool. So yeah, I decided to redraw him. And then this is Mayose Wilhelmina, and she's kind of a chaotic halfling with a cursed sword, and I tried to redraw her as well, because I hadn't draw her for like a while, maybe 1 year or so. Okay. Then this page is kind of a mess, but it's okay. These are drawings where I was sketching actually. I was trying to figure out the anatomy for my partner's TTRPG system, where he has these creatures that are like lizardmans, and I was trying to figure out, yeah, how was their skull attached to their backbone, and I tried different stuff, and then one day I was just bored and I needed to paint, and I found this sketch and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna paint over it, I don't care. And so I tried painting over it, and I don't know, just for fun. And then this is the displacer beast from D&D, and I don't know, I kind of like this creature, but I don't think I did him justice, I don't know. Then there's this page. So this page, it's so in this page there's portrait studies, and this is more of like, wait a second. This is more like an experimental piece that I did with I was trying to use the Caran d'Ache. I was trying to use the Caran d'Ache nail colors and different watercolor pens I had, and I was, I don't know, kind of trying to do kind of effects that I normally don't use, and yeah, I kind of like how it looks, but I don't know, I was trying to sort of integrate this into my style, and I don't think I succeeded in that. But I really like the textures you can get with these pens, so yeah, I don't know. I need to find a way to work them out more into my art, but yeah, this is not totally it. And then on this page, I was simply doing a little portrait studies. So these were made recently actually. This is like one of the last things I did in the sketchbook. I'm kind of going through not really an art block, but like a phase where I like feel like I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now, and I feel a bit intimidated going into illustrations. So yeah, I went back to study some stuff, and yeah, portraits are like one of the things I went back to study a bit. And yeah, these are just, some little gouache studies, like 1 hour or 1 hour and like 2 hours or so. And just studying from photos and trying to, just master the color blending and the color picking. And yeah, I think they turned out okay. This is older. This is from, February 2024. This is from the Scribble Brigade, and we were actually studying retro National Geographic photographs. And one of the objectives of that was like we had to use only 5 colors, 5 tools, and we had to switch. I think it was like every 30 seconds or maybe every minute? No, I think it was it was every 5 seconds. I think it was really, really fast. Oh, I don't remember. I think it depends, actually. The small one maybe was 5 seconds, and then the big ones maybe was 30 seconds or 1 minute. I don't remember. But we had to be quite fast. And yeah, as a result, the landscapes are kind of abstracted. I went with like a mix of mediums, actually, and yeah, I think I don't know, it's fun. I had fun. It's really scribbly for sure, but And National Geographic photos are really cool to study from, I think. I really like those on this page, actually. I like this one, and this one. I like, I don't know. I don't use such bold contour line in my art normally. And I kind of like overlook here. So, yeah. And this was a challenge from Sophie McPike's Patreon. I think the title of this challenge was something like 100 thumbnails or something. And yeah, so you had to choose a theme, and then you had to figure out 100 compositions with the same theme. And I chose the themes gesture and love. And I did all the drawings in brush pens, and I think I gave myself something like maybe 1 minute per thumbnail. I used the chronometer to figure out the time because that's a lot of drawings. You have to be quick about it, or it will be like it will take a whole year. And yeah, I used a little square piece of cardboard and I drew all the squares, and then I filled it only with brush pen, like only black ink brush pen, so it would be quick and I could figure out the values. I think some of those are quite cute, actually. This one, this one, this one. And yeah, I don't know why I never used those for illustrations, because I think some of them, yeah, they're kind of cute. Showing you. Okay. And yeah, there are 2 pages of this, so yeah, that's a lot. At the end, I was kind of not finding inspiration anymore, but yeah, you kind of end up finding weird ideas that sometimes don't work at all, but sometimes I cannot cut. I don't know. And then this page, it's kind of a mess too, but it's okay. I was kind of figuring out how I would draw Ged from the Artsy Chronicles, and I was kind of trying to come up with an illustration where there is Ged and Ogun from the series. And then these are from the activities that I did with kids because I work in a school, and I don't know, they didn't pick them back up there, and so I just pick them up and I stick it where there was space in the sketchbook. So yeah, that's a cute memory. So these are actually work-related stuff too, in a way, because this was something that I had in my classroom. I sort of was trying to write with animal shapes to form the word bestiaire, which is like, how to explain what this is? It's like a collection of different animals or creatures, and a bestiary. Yeah, the word exists in English. I'm sorry. And then this was you were testing an activity for the kids, and I think the teams was something like disintegrations or something, and we had like 30 minutes to practice, and I found this reference in an art magazine from a sculptor. I don't remember who the artist is, but I found that his expression was like, it was like looking like extremely displeased, and it was like he was like on the verge of implosion. So I thought with the team of disintegration it would be fun to like draw him several times, but like each time he's more like broken and going into pieces. So yeah. And then this is actually my Stardew Valley character, Imran, and our dog. And I don't know, it was like a day where I just wanted to do something like cute and fun, so I just did that. And this is a self-portrait from imagination, pretty much. And I was just like drawing with ink and kind of figure out how I would draw myself in a bit of a comic style. I don't know, I like it. And then this is just some swatch page. I always have like a few swatch page in my sketchbook because I have days where I just feel like swatching. I'm just that kind of artist. And then in this spread, I just like, I try the acrylic gouache from Holbein because I just had got those for Christmas, I think. And I was just trying to look at how the color looks with dilution in white. And this is a mix of Ecoline watercolor inks. I was just doing a little chart, like trying to figure out which one will neutralize each other. And then we end on another scribble brigade, and this one is animation backgrounds. So we studied animation backgrounds from multiple of a lot of different films. I think most of those were from Disney. And we had 5 minutes for each background, so that was not a lot. That was hard. And I think I did those in gouache, if I'm not misremembering. And I think the challenge I picked for myself was that I chose only 5 colors of gouache, and I mixed all of the colors from these 5 colors. So yeah, that was hard. That was fun. I don't think they are too great. Most of them are not great, but I think some of them are kind of cute. I like this one. This one is okay too. And this one. I think it's really, at this stage when you have like 5 minutes or so, you really have to be really synthetic about the shapes. So I mean, you really sort of mostly study the composition of the picture. I was too much, I think, trying to lean into color studies, and maybe it was just not the right approach for the kind of exercise, but yeah, it's okay. And then we're done. And we just have this cute little hawk. And yeah, I hope you liked it. And if you did, just give it a like, or like, put a little comment. And I hope you have a nice week. And I hope you get artsy a bit this week. Okay, goodbye.